Hi and welcome to Honest Self-Help Book Reviews. You're talking to Roger McDonald and we're looking at High Status Eye Contact today, an aspect of the book by High Status by Jason Capital. Now, it's a really good book. I encourage you to read it. Let's get into it. High Status Eye Contact, he says, will get you anything in the world that you want. Anything in the world. So if a person who can hold high status eye contact will be able to get anything they want in the world. Now, it's a very bold statement, but the more you read into the book, the more you understand, and the more you look at yourself and have that self-awareness, you'll understand that, wow, I've been using low status eye contact for much of my life. And if you understand that, you can start to choose to use high status eye contact. Something that's hard to use, it's hard to do at first because it's unfamiliar, it's new, maybe you've never done it before, but what you can do is in short bursts, and I'm going to talk about that a bit later on. So what he says also as well is low status eye contact will get you nothing. So low status eye contact, in contrast to high status eye contact, high status eye contact is where you hold the gaze of the person that you're talking to. You look them right in the eye and you hold that gaze for 80% of the time that you're talking to them. It's really good. But low status eye contact is where you are constantly shifting, avoiding the gaze. You're looking and you're looking down, you're looking to the side, you're looking at other people, you're looking all around the place other than what you really, really want to look at. So low status eye contact will get you nothing. So it's something I'm really looking forward to put into practice in my own life. He talks about the 50 Shades of Grey, which is that, that book and that movie, which has just made millions and millions of dollars around the world. Why do so many females get drawn to that book? It's because the protagonist, if the way that the writer writes the protagonist is that his gaze is unwavering and intense. His eyes burned with intensity that took my breath away. That intensity of gaze is what women love, is what people love. It's very charismatic, and it shows that the person is very self-assured, is very confident, is very open-grounded, strong, and prideful, and they know who they are, they know where they're going, they've got a burning high-status destiny that they're heading towards. So high-status eye contact looks where they want to look. So there's no place that they cannot look. If they want to look in a certain direction, if they want to look at someone, they look at them and they hold that eye contact. He recommends if you're looking at someone to hold that eye contact for 3 seconds, to look at them for 3 seconds, and not look and nervously look away, but just look at them for 3 seconds and then look at something else for 3 seconds. These are little things that you can do. So what he talks about, there's two aspects to high status eye contact. It's attention on the outside and tension on the inside. So the attention is where obviously the 80% or the gaze where you're keeping your focus. 80% of the time you're talking to someone, you're keeping direct eye contact with them, and that's the attention on the outside. But what's going to happen as well, because this is unnatural, because maybe you've never done this before, that you're going to feel some tension on the inside. You're going to feel this tension on the inside, which is palpable, going, oh no, what am I doing? I can't do this. They must think I'm weird. They must think I'm a serial killer or a psycho, something like that. Maybe, I don't know, whatever thoughts you get on the inside when you hold eye contact with people. It seems a bit unusual at first, but very charismatic leaders use it. So there's that attention on the outside and dealing with that tension on the inside. And a way he says that you can overcome that is when you are feeling that tension on the inside is just to mentally say to yourself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, as you are keeping that high eye contact with people. Definitely powerful stuff, and definitely something that very few people use is high status eye contact. Talks about the 80-60 rule. So the 80-60 rule is where if you are talking to someone and they are listening to you, that you keep 80% of your gaze on them at that time, and only 20% do you look away. Or blink, or do whatever, that kind of stuff. And the 60% and the 60 rule is that if you're listening to someone, you give them 60% of your eye contact and attention. So the other 40% you'll be looking away. You'll be indicating that you are ready to move on. You'll be pointing your foot away from them. So that person, what it does is because you're leaning out, it makes the other person psychologically lean in, and they have to work to get your attention because you are the high status person. People have to work to get your attention. They have to earn your attention. So if you ever know a high status person, people are constantly trying to get their attention because they perceive that the high status person is more money, is more, more things that they can gain from. They're more hard to attain. They're more desirable because they're high status. Yes, and as I mentioned, how to overcome the tension of prolonged eye contact. Have a mental loop going, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. That's one thing you can do, or whatever you want to do. So that's my review. High Status Eye Contact book review by High Status by Jason Capital. This is honestselfhelpbookreviews.com. If you liked it, click like and subscribe, and check out my other videos on Jason Capital. If you go to my website, you can find all the videos there. You can find all the complete blog, as well as all the many other books that I am reviewing each and every week. This is thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate you highly, and please click like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day.